What do you say we heat things up in the Stone Creek kitchen with a little pasta sauce and meatballs, all from scratch and all delicious? Joining me now is Executive Chef Chris Nicosia. He is from SASSI to show us how to make some authentic Italian meatballs. We love it when you're here.
I love coming
Welcome,
here.
welcome. And of course, SASSI means?
Stones.
Stones in Italian. And you all are nestled in the Pinnacle Peak?
Yes, so the theme is everywhere. The stones in the building, you look outside at this beautiful mountain with boulders and rocks everywhere, so it just fits.
I love it, I love it. We're going to get started
Yes,
on this wonderful scrumptious meal, but you're also going to tell us about a very big benefit
Yes.
that you guys have at the restaurant.
Well, today we're cooking real simple, like you said, down home spaghetti and meatballs dinner, traditional great family comfort food, and what a better way to bring people together. And tonight we're bringing people together for a cause. Yes. We're doing the good old-fashioned spaghetti dinner to benefit the Yarnell firefighters.
I love it, and it's so moving because this restaurant, of course, the Granite Mountain Hotshots, lost 19, and they are putting on this wonderful benefit for just $25, all 100% of the proceeds.
Correct.
Going to those families as our hearts continue to hurt and mourn for them, and we wrap our arms around them. So congratulations.
Thank you very much, and we also have the
this.
right down the street from SASSI, we have a fire station, a local fire station as well. They're going to be there with one of the fire engines for the kids,
wonderful.
passing out little hats, giving kids the chance to climb all around them, and make sure that nobody forgets what happened.
Nobody forgets. We do not forget. We certainly honor and we raise them up tonight. And all right, so what have you started with this sauce?
So just really simple. This is the most simple, basic tomato sauce that you can get, and then you can embellish from there.
Love it.
So really, just some nice sliced onions and garlic in some good olive oil. Next, we have our peeled, canned Italian tomatoes.
And it's peeled, so they should be the chunky,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, what we're going to do is crush them by hand.
Woo woo! I know, get some
Well,
gloves
and
on.
actually, you're off the hook for this one because these things really like to leap out of the bowl onto the cleanest, the nicest piece of clothing.
Well, you're the one wearing the white
That's
chest
right.
jacket.
I can change later, so you'll see. And really, that's just to keep it nice and
So what's the importance of actually crunching it with our hands?
Well, we're going to break them apart, let the sauce, let it break down and simmer a little easier.
Ooh,
See?
You're right.
I told you.
You are right.
And also just, you could chop it up, but this is a really rustic way of doing it. And it's easy, and this is a great way for the kids to get involved.
I was about to say, this is a kid project
they certainly love to do that. So, and these recipes are on
SonoranLiving.com.
the SonoranLiving.com website. Very simple. So, yep, see? There we go. I'm going to have to change before the big dinner tonight. So, just crushing it all up, we're about done there.
And how many cans of this
Well, this is about what would be equivalent of two 28-ounce cans from the grocery store. This is more of a commercial size can that we use in the restaurant.
So for your family, if you have a smaller family, obviously you don't have to use a can this big.
But if you're going to make it, why not make a big batch, throw it in the freezer, and it's ready for you. Put it in smaller containers. It's ready for you whenever you want. Because, there are a lot of great jarred tomato sauces out there, but why not make it at home?
Make it from scratch.
Absolutely.
Make it yourself. And
you know
I love
what's going into it.
Yeah.
You make your house smell good.
I love the idea of freezing it.
Absolutely.
With kids going back to school, we need easy meals, but we still want that heartiness, so the kids can feel nice and full as they start their day.
So I just dumped that right in there. Now the last thing that we have to add, see, we have a nice little mess here.
We do.
It's great, but would you grab me some basil there?
You got it. You got it.
Just pull out a couple of big whole branches. We're not going to be bashful with the basil.
All right, there we go.
Right here, a little more. We're going to need.
Okay.
Yeah, just grab the whole. There you go. And we'll just grab these and quickly either tear them or chop them, just to give that sauce a little. Isn't that great? It screams summertime too.
It does.
So, and you, speaking of summer, now is the time that the tomatoes are coming out. You could do this with fresh tomatoes as well, because a lot of times people don't understand when you put 3 tomato plants in how many tomatoes you're actually going to get out of it.
So, and the sauce tastes so much better when you do the natural herbs versus herbs that come in a jar, or when you can chop your own basil and do all that yourself, the onion, the whole onion versus the jar, it just tastes better.
Oh yeah, and it's all growing in a little pot right outside your kitchen, and everybody knows it's going to taste that much better.
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do is just simmer this for a good 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and then it's ready to go. And what we will do later is make the meatballs, and we'll throw them back in the sauce to simmer, because it flavors the sauce. And it flavors the meatballs with tomato, and it's a great symbiotic relationship.
Chef Christopher always just makes our palate just go crazy. We appreciate that. We're just getting started here. And again, if you would like to make reservations, they are required for tonight's benefit dinner for those
Yes, they are. And
firefighters.
actually, right now, the only, it's not a bad problem, but we have the spaces only from 8 o'clock on is all we have left.
So they've
even though it's a
already-
huge restaurant, we've had a lot of people come out and support, so it's great.
Rightfully so. We put all that information on SonoraLiving.com. You can also make reservations there, and we will link you to SASSI's website.